Welcome to Competitor Detective IT Services. In this video we're going to look at the Excel function VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP is used to match two sets of data and return the result. In this spreadsheet you see in front of you, you'll see that our first column, column A, contains a hymnal number. There are three filters and we are missing the first line that corresponds to that hymnal number. In our second data sheet we have the hymnal number and the first line. So all we're going to do is we're going to match this hymnal number to the other hymnal number and return the first line. Just a word of warning, this data has to be exactly the same format, and we'll cover that in a later video called Normalizing Data, which explains what you should be doing if you are exporting or importing data from another data source. Okay, so what we're going to do is first we're going to type in the formula equals VLOOKUP. If I could spell properly, VLOOKUP. It's recognized it, and immediately up comes the help file. So the lookup value. The lookup value is what you want to find. You want to find this hymnal number, so we want to find cell A2. We put a comma in and it goes to table array. Table array is where do you want to find that information? Well, the answer is in book 2, and it's A and B. There's the array where we want to find the information. You'll notice up here that the dollar signs have gone in. That is because it is on another spreadsheet. If you were doing it within this sheet, you would need to put the dollar signs in yourself or use the F4 function button to do it. Comma, it immediately moves to the next one. Column index number. This is the column that you want to return, where the information is you want to return. In this case we've only got two columns and it is column 2. We don't need column 1 because that's the hymnal number, so it's column 2. Put the comma in and you'll see you get this rather unusual circumstances here. Is your answer to this one is false. You want an exact match, you don't want an approximate match. So it's false is your answer in here. This is just the way that VBA works, that you need to have this false written in there, and it comes up on a few other functions as well in Excel. So let's just look at that. Before we press enter, let's look at the function VLOOKUP A2 from the other sheet. In book 2 first lines we want columns A to B, and we want to return column 2, and false means we want an exact match. So press enter and lo and behold, there is the information straight away. It is a very simple function to use. Bottom right hand corner of this cell here, change it to a little cross, double click it, and there is all your answer. And that's all there is to a VLOOKUP. Couple of things to be aware of is VLOOKUP only works left to right. If you want it to work the other way, you'll need to use the index match function, which we do cover on a later stage. VLOOKUP also has an HLOOKUP version, so you can look at rows and columns, or columns and rows, whichever way you want to do it, and it works in exactly the same way. So that's your answer really. There isn't anything else to say on this one. It's just so straightforward and easy to use.